You know that feeling when you step onto a patio that just feels expensive, like a hidden oasis tucked away in a designer magazine? Well, what if I told you you could create that same luxurious vibe using almost nothing but Dollar Tree items? Welcome back to Timeless Garden, your cozy corner for budget-friendly garden magic. If you're new here, we share charming, affordable, and shockingly creative ways to turn your outdoor spaces into showstoppers. And if you're one of our garden besties, thank you for always coming back. You know we're about to have some fun. If you love turning cheap into chic, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a fresh DIY. Alright, let me show you the $15 tree garden hacks I use to transform my small patio into a luxury escape. These are easy, inexpensive, and ridiculously elegant. Ready to start? Let's step into the garden. Lux Hack 1. Faux stone planters that look like granite. Let's talk about one of the easiest ways to elevate your patio instantly. Planters that look like they cost hundreds, but are actually from Dollar Tree. I started with basic plastic pots. The kind you walk right past because they look, well, cheap. But here's the magic. With just a few dollars and a little paint, they transform into stunning faux granite planters. First, pick up some medium to large plastic planters. Clean the surface and grab a sponge, not a brush. You'll want 3 shades of acrylic paint, a charcoal gray, a soft white, and a little black. Dab the sponge into each color, and gently blot all over the planter. The goal is to create soft, random speckles that mimic real stone. Don't overthink it. Let it be imperfect. That's what makes it look natural. Once it's dry, mist the entire thing with a clear gloss spray or matte sealer. It gives it that realistic finish and protects it from the weather. I filled mine with structured dramatic plants like upright ferns, snake plants, and even faux boxwood for a tidy upscale look. Clustered in a corner with a few candles nearby, it looks like a designer did a makeover, when really it was a $3 transformation. And the best part, guests always ask where I bought them. Lux Hack 2 solar lantern towers that steal the show. If you want to bring serious ambiance to your patio without touching any wires or spending a dime on electricity, this one's for you. I used those classic Dollar Tree garden solar lights, but not how you'd expect. Here's the twist. Instead of sticking them in the ground, I made tall, elegant lantern towers using Dollar Tree wire wastebaskets and a bit of creativity. Start by flipping a wire basket upside down. Place a second one on top, so they stack into a tall hourglass shape. Secure them together with zip ties or sturdy floral wire. Now take a small flat tray or candle holder and glue it to the very top. That's your solar light base. Pop a solar stake light in, just remove the bottom spike so it sits flat. For extra glam, spray the entire tower with matte black or metallic gold paint before assembling. It looks like something from a high-end garden boutique. At night, these towers give off the most gorgeous glow. I placed 2 on either side of my seating area and 1 by the garden path, and let me tell you, the vibe is pure magic. Elegant, easy, and powered by the sun. Ready for the next hack? It brings a rustic luxe vibe you won't believe came from the kitchen aisle. Shall we? Lux Hack 3, rustic hanging herb rack from a cooling rack. Yes, you read that right. I turned a $1 wire cooling rack into the most charming rustic herb hanger, and it now looks like something straight from a farmhouse Pinterest board. Here's how I did it. I grabbed a wire cooling rack from the Dollar Tree's kitchen section, then hung it vertically on a patio wall using a couple of small adhesive hooks. Simple, right? Now for the fun part. Clip mini galvanized buckets or recycled tin cans. You can even paint them to match your color scheme to the rack, using small S-hooks or binder clips. Fill each one with a fragrant herb: basil, mint, rosemary, lavender. Not only do they look adorable, but brushing past them releases the most calming scents. To finish the look, I added a small chalkboard label on each planter for that rustic garden feel. You could even string fairy lights behind the rack for a subtle glow in the evening. It's vertical, it's stylish, and it doubles as functional garden storage. You won't believe where the next hack takes us. It involves a placemat and turns into a total designer moment. Ready for Lux Hack 4. Lux Hack 4, cheek woven placemat wall art planters. Okay, who knew a $1 woven placemat could look this high-end? This hack is ridiculously easy, but the results are stunning, like boutique patio cafe vibes. Here's what I did. I picked up a few round woven placemats from Dollar Tree, the ones that look like natural rattan. I used hot glue to attach small plastic plant pots, also from Dollar Tree, right at the center of each one. You can also use little fabric pouches or mason jar lids for a different look. Then I added faux succulents and trailing greenery into each pot. If you're more of a real plant lover, go for small low-maintenance options like spider plants or string of pearls. Finally, I hung them up on a blank patio wall in a staggered pattern using pushpins or wall-safe adhesive hooks. The texture of the woven placemats against the greenery, chef's kiss. It adds instant warmth, dimension and visual interest, and nobody would guess it cost under $10 for the whole setup. And if you like that, wait until you see what I did with a Dollar Tree laundry basket. Lux Hack 5 is up next. Lux Hack 5 Laundry Basket Side Table Glow Up. This next one might be my favorite Dollar Tree flip, because it seriously looks like something out of a designer patio catalog. So here's what I did. I grabbed a simple Dollar Tree plastic laundry basket. You know, the kind with the wide round base and open grid pattern. I flipped it upside down, then spray painted it a matte black, but you can totally go with gold white, or even a textured stone finish if you're feeling fancy. Once it dried, I topped it with a round pizza pan from, you guessed it, Dollar Tree. I glued the pan to the base using E6000 for a secure hold, then styled the top with a mini plant, a candle and a glass of iced tea. Voila, instant side table. The open base gives it a light, airy feel, while still being sturdy enough for daily use. And paired with cozy seating and string lights, it truly elevates the whole patio vibe. Coming up next in Lux Hack 6, we're turning basic garden fencing into something so French and fabulous, your neighbors will ask for the tutorial. Ready? Lux Hack 6 French Garden Fence Wall Art. Yes, basic plastic garden fencing from Dollar Tree is about to become your new patio statement piece. I know it sounds wild, but trust me, the final look is chic, unexpected and totally Parisian cafe vibes. Here's how I did it. I picked up a few of those white or black plastic garden border fences. Then I laid them flat, trimmed off the stakes with scissors, and spray painted them in a brushed metallic gold. You could also go with antique bronze or soft white depending on your color palette. Once dry, I attached them to the wall in a pattern. Think vertical panels or a grid-style layout. I used adhesive wall hooks to avoid drilling, and they held up surprisingly well. To add even more charm, I wove faux greenery and tiny twinkle lights through the fence panels. It gave the illusion of a vintage wrought iron trellis wrapped in vines. Now every time I step onto my patio, it feels like I'm sipping coffee in a secret garden tucked behind a French bistro. And next, Lux Hack 7 is a stunning centerpiece that literally costs under $3 to make but turns every dinner on the patio into a luxury dining experience. Ready for it? Lux Hack 7 Mirror Tile Candle Centerpiece. This one is so easy, but the glam effect, unreal. For my patio table, I wanted something that would catch the light during the day and glow softly at night. Enter Dollar Tree mirror tiles and LED candles. I grabbed a few square mirror tiles, you'll usually find them in the candle or decor section, and arranged 3 of them lengthwise down the center of my outdoor table to create a reflective base. Then I layered in Dollar Tree pillar-style LED candles, alternating heights for dimension. To finish it off, I sprinkled in a few faux greenery sprigs and some Dollar Tree glass gems for extra sparkle. The mirrors reflect everything. The candles, the plants, the string lights above, and it makes the whole space feel instantly more expensive. Bonus? It's super easy to clean and change up with the seasons. Lux Hack 8 is next, and it's a total game changer for small patios. It'll give you vertical space you didn't even know you had. Let's keep going. Lux Hack 8 Tiered Wire Basket Wall Garden. You know those wire baskets from Dollar Tree. I turned 3 of them into a vertical garden that looks straight out of a designer catalog. Here's how I took 3 wire baskets and spray painted them matte black to give them a sleek modern look. Then I attached them vertically to a wooden board I had left over from a previous DIY, but you could use any sturdy surface, even a Dollar Tree cooling rack or a crate lid. Inside each basket I added a mix of faux succulents, moss and small potted herbs, most of them from Dollar Tree. If you're using real plants, just line the baskets with coconut liners or burlap first. I hung the finished piece on my patio wall, and it instantly gave the whole area a curated boutique feel. Plus it's functional if you use herbs. Practical and pretty. Yes please. Next up, Lux Hack 9 is simple but adds an upscale touch that literally makes your patio shine. Let's keep going. Lux Hack 9, gold-framed garden mirror. This next one adds depth, elegance and a touch of glamour to your patio, and all you need is an old mirror and a can of gold spray paint. I found a plain rectangular mirror at the thrift store, but Dollar Tree often has small mirrors too, round, square or even in funky shapes. I gave the frame a quick coat of metallic gold spray paint, and suddenly it looked like something you'd find in a luxury home store. Then I mounted it on the fence behind a few tall plants to reflect the greenery. Instantly it made the space look twice as big and added that light-catching sparkle that makes everything feel just a little more expensive. Want to level it up? Add a solar spotlight underneath so it glows softly in the evening. It's romantic, stylish and ridiculously easy. And the next hack is for your table, because a luxury patio isn't complete without a beautiful centerpiece. Let's keep going. Lux Hack 10, faux marble tray centerpiece. Luxury is in the details, and this chic little centerpiece proves it. I grabbed one of those simple plastic serving trays from Dollar Tree. You've probably walked past them 100 times, but wait till you see the transformation. I covered the inside with marble patterned contact paper, also from Dollar Tree, and sealed the edges with metallic gold tape. Just like that, it went from basic to boutique. I placed it on my patio table with a few glass candle holders, a mini potted succulent, and a decorative sphere I spray painted gold. It instantly pulled the whole table together and made it look like I spent way more than I did. This tray is also practical. It's lightweight, easy to clean, and perfect for serving iced tea on a summer evening. Up next, we're bringing some texture to the walls with a trick that turns simple supplies into upscale art. Ready? Lux Hack 11. Floating candle glass orbs. Close your eyes for a second, and imagine this: you step outside just as twilight sets in, and your patio is bathed in the most magical calming glow. Tiny orbs of soft light, gently floating in glass, flickering like fireflies caught in a dream. The best part? You didn't break the bank, you crafted it from a few humble Dollar Tree finds. Start with a few clear glass vases, fish bowls or hurricane candle holders from Dollar Tree. Don't worry about getting them to match. Different sizes and shapes actually make the whole setup feel more curated and designer-inspired. Fill each one about halfway with clean water, and now for the magic touch, drop in battery-powered LED tea lights. They'll float gently at the surface, creating a tranquil candlelit shimmer across your space. But we're not stopping there. Sprinkle in a few faux flower petals, glass pebbles, or even a sprig of artificial greenery just under the surface to give the illusion of floating blooms. That one extra detail makes everything look thoughtfully styled and upscale. Group these glowing vases along your patio steps, cluster a few in the center of your outdoor table, or line a garden pathway for an intimate, luxurious look. They're completely safe, reusable, and give you that spa retreat meets chic dinner party vibe, without the cost of fancy lanterns or custom lighting. It's romantic, relaxing, and ridiculously easy. Ready for Lux Hack 12. Lux Hack 12 Macrame Curtain Divider. Ever wanted your patio to feel like a private resort cabana? Secluded, breezy, and beautiful. This next hack transforms any small outdoor space into a cozy, upscale retreat, with one of the easiest Dollar Tree DIYs yet, a no-sew macrame-style curtain divider. Start with a Dollar Tree tension rod. Yes, the kind meant for shower curtains or closets. They're lightweight, easy to adjust, and don't require drilling. Now for the magic: grab several strands of jute rope or cotton twine, also from Dollar Tree. Cut them to the height of your patio space, double the length if you want more fringe, and start knotting them loosely in pairs, simple half knots or spirals. You don't have to be a macrame pro. The beauty is in the organic, free-flowing look. Once you've knotted all your strands, loop them over the tension rod and hang it across a pergola beam, doorway, or even between two patio posts. Want to elevate it even more? Add a wooden bead or a small shell to the end of each rope for texture and charm. As the sun filters through the knotted ropes, and the breeze makes them sway gently, you'll instantly feel like you've stepped into a spa. It separates your space, adds privacy without walls, and brings in that boho luxury flair, all for just a few dollars and a bit of creativity. It's proof that texture and movement can completely redefine a space. Lux Hack 13 Rope-Wrapped Planter Pedestals. If you want your patio to look like it belongs in a designer catalog, this Dollar Tree planter upgrade is for you. We're turning basic plastic pots into rustic luxe statement pieces, and it's easier than you think. Grab a couple of Dollar Tree's plain plastic planters, you know, the ones that don't look like much on their own. Now pick up some natural jute rope from their craft section, and your trusty hot glue gun. Starting from the base or lip of the planter, your choice, begin wrapping the rope tightly around, gluing as you go. You can cover the entire pot or just the bottom half for a modern dipped effect. Want more impact? Flip another planter, or even a small Dollar Tree plastic bowl upside down, and glue your rope-wrapped pot on top. Instant height, instant pedestal, instant wow. To finish, pop in a bold tropical plant or an arrangement of white flowers for contrast. The texture of the rope gives that artisanal handcrafted touch, while the elevated display mimics the clean, styled look you'd find in high-end garden boutiques. It's cozy, coastal, and undeniably chic on a budget no one would believe. Luxe Hack 14, Customized Mosaic Stepping Stones. Want to add a truly artistic flair to your patio that looks handcrafted and expensive? Let's create mosaic stepping stones that look straight out of a designer landscape catalog, using only Dollar Tree finds. Start by picking up some basic cement pavers. Dollar Tree sometimes has them, or you can reuse old ones you have at home. Now head to the craft aisle and grab a mix of glass gems, mini tiles, or even old broken mirrors or plates if you have them. These are about to become your mosaic masterpiece. Mix up some quick-set cement or mortar. You can find small bags at hardware stores for a few dollars, and spread a layer onto the top of your paver. Then press your gems and pieces into the surface in any pattern you like. Geometric, floral, boho spirals, or even your initials. Once it dries, go over it with grout to fill in the gaps, and wipe off the excess. Seal it for weather resistance, and that's it. Each stepping stone becomes a mini piece of art. Scatter them throughout your garden or create a statement path across your patio. They sparkle in the sun, they look like a custom order, and best of all, they cost next to nothing. Luxe Hack 15 Champagne Bucket Planter. If you want a true showstopper on your patio, this one's for you. Nothing says luxury like a champagne bucket. And yes, Dollar Tree has their own version. Those metallic gold or silver buckets from the party section. Here's how to glam it up. Grab one or two of those buckets, and turn them into striking statement planters. Fill each with potting mix and add something lush and dramatic, a small palm, a Boston fern, or even a vibrant combo of trailing ivy and bright begonias. The contrast of the green spilling out against that gleaming gold. Pure resort vibes. You can even drop in a smaller pot inside, if you want to make cleanup and rearranging easier. To take it a step further, place the bucket on a short plant stand or pedestal for added height and elegance. By using a bucket made for parties, you're not just saving money, you're creating a focal piece that feels festive, polished, and completely unexpected. And just like that, your patio looks like it belongs in a high-end boutique hotel. That wraps up all 15 luxury DIYs I used to transform my patio, using only Dollar Tree items. Now it's your turn. Tell me which hack was your favorite. Are you going for the fairy light trellis or the champagne planter first? If you loved this budget luxe makeover, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow garden lovers. Thanks for watching, and remember, style doesn't have to be expensive, just clever. See you in the next one.